Okay guys, for our next part we're going to be downloading our bed unit. So if you head on over to 3D Sky and head on over to the bed models and find or type in Bedwings. It's a really unique name that. For those that don't use 3D Sky, 3D Sky is a great website with loads and loads of different assets. There's a lot of free assets and then there's a lot of paid assets. I highly recommend getting a lot of free assets from here that you can use, and obviously if you have something similar that you find that you want to create and adjust, highly recommend it. The only thing I'll mention about this website is definitely don't upload any paid models to them. The reason for it is I've had a few bad experiences with them, to the point where I just don't really want to deal with them anymore. But they're great for getting models from just the actual dealing process, and also they don't pay very well. They are a Russian owned company, I believe, and they pay in rubles, so you're not getting your value back for the pound or the dollar realistically. So if you guys download this model and download it to your files for the 3D course, and then if you open up your scene with the 3D model, and this is very important, we just want to make sure all of our textures are actually attached. So if we're going to relink bitmap, so if you head on over to relink bitmap, this is something you can type in on Google and download into your 3ds Max. It's a really good script for missing textures on anything. So I just want to make sure all textures are attached. So if we go into our scene, so just go Udemy course, and we go into 3D assets, just select that, relink, and it's grabbed everything that was missing. So if we just delete these two corners, and I'm going to actually so if we select that, copy it, or however you guys want to do it, if you want to copy it or just import it, it's up to you. And if we go into our top view and then just press Ctrl V to paste, and our bed model has successfully joined us. So if we just turn that, put that there, and tell you what, we'll just hide the floor for now. And if we just, it's going to turn snaps off. I'm just going to see how that looks. Let's go into F3, make sure it's not going anywhere it shouldn't be going. I'm just going to lift that up a bit, back into default. I'm just going to hide the room actually. Just want to see how the hide looks compared to the actual bed, sorry, to the actual units. So I'm just going to scale this up actually a tiny bit. So you just want to get it to the point of probably around there, and if we just unhide all, press F3, just make sure that's not going into the actual wall. Perfect. So yeah, we've got a nice bed model now. I might just do a bit of editing with the materials. So let's have a look at what we've got here. For some reason 3ds Max, it likes to really throw all the textures to the right and to the left. It's a bit annoying. Is that, I just want to see what that is. No, it's not the texture I'm looking for. Just like to find out which texture is actually on what. So it's not that, that's the actual bedding. Oh, there it is. Alright, is that it? Yeah, that's it. So for me, I just want to get rid of this pattern. Just not a huge fan of it. I'd rather just have plain bedding. But it's up to you guys if you want to keep it. Could be this one. There's that one. Okay, that's too bright. So I'm just adjusting the actual colour on the actual bedding, just so I don't really see that pattern. I'm going to keep the pattern in there, but just not as much. So go for maybe 140, a bit less. I'll go 150. That's better. And let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with this blanket as well. So let's just make it a bit more grey. Let's go 90. Now guys, again, you don't have to do what I just did. I'm just adjusting it to some of the colours that I probably prefer the scene. And I think those should be the same colour, hopefully. So let's just have a look at a relit bitmap again, just make sure nothing's missing, so everything's in our file, which is good. Okay, so that is good for now. So we should just double checking our model just to make sure I'm happy with it and there's no errors anywhere. Looking good.